Busy day today, if you haven't noticed. Co-owner of Tilly's Cheesesteaks is here, Jonathan Beres. Welcome.
Hey y'all, how are you?
Good, thank you so much for joining us. So the Super Bowl the countdown is on, right? So the New England Patriots are playing the Philadelphia Eagles. When you think of Philadelphia, you might think of a couple things, but I first thought of cheesesteaks. So we're gonna do some very investigative research here on GoLocal Live and do some investigation into cheesesteaks. So we did an informal poll on Facebook, I did, and everyone said we had to check out Tilly's. So talk to me a little bit about you, Jonathan. You've been in the food world for a long time.
20
and you guys,
years.
20 years. Yeah, that's amazing.
This year. Yeah.
And congratulations, you recently celebrated the just about 1 year anniversary of Tilly's. So talk to us just a little bit about how you got into the cheesesteak
People do that all the time.
cheesesteak business, and what it's been like for the past year.
You know, we opened up in December 13th, 2016. We really just wanted to bring something that we didn't see in Rhode Island at all. Unfortunately enough, I think one of the first things I had when I came to Rhode Island was a cheesesteak, and it was not that enjoyable. But years later, we noticed that there was just kind of a hole for really good, Philly-style cheesesteaks. And, my partner purchased a property down in West Kingston, down by URI. College kids love cheesesteaks too. And, we've been there slinging amazing cheesesteaks ever since, and everybody's been super supportive.
What I think is so neat, you talked to me a little bit about how the community has been really supportive and the local community has been so supportive. But I think the other thing that's really cool too is that you've made a really big focus of the restaurant to use as much local ingredients as you can. Talk to me about what's in your food and what makes it so good.
There's a lot of things that go into it. I talk to my guys all the time about, I stress on bread. We get bread delivered every day from the Bronx. We only use Rhode Island dairy, Rhode Island ice cream, Rhode Island mushrooms. We try to use as many local purveyors as possible. Everything we have is, what we call responsibly sourced, that's really just really important to us to take make a thoughtful cheesesteak. Anybody can throw meat into some bread and throw some cheese on it, but we thought we wanted to do it a little more thoughtful.
So talk to me about that, because like you said, you've been in the food industry for 20 years. When you say thoughtful and you say resourceful, I mean, that makes me want to come to you. And you're talking about, people are saying, I don't want to spend $10 for a sandwich for a cheesesteak. But for me, that makes me want to come and buy a sandwich from you. Was that kind of your point? Or is that the market you're going for?
Yeah, to each their own. I want people that really care about what they're putting into their body. This is, what I could tell people all the time is it's not healthy, but it's clean.
Yeah.
That's something that's just really important to me, coming from Portland, Oregon, farm to table in the early 2000s, working as a cook, as a professional cook, and I wanted to bring that to something that some people can eat every day.
Yeah.
Not many people can go out to fine dining every week, 3 times a week, and we really wanted to give something that was closer to home, that was casual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like to go into work in jeans and t-shirt every day.
I don't blame you.
So, that was really important for us, and then having options for everybody, from meat eaters to vegans, vegetarians, all that kind of stuff, and that's really important to us.
I think that's cool too, because I opened up your menu and you do have options, gluten-free options. You do have vegan and vegetarian options, and you did. I know, right? I hear you. I know, because
my wife, Kristen Beres, who's our marketing and photographer, and she does an amazing job. But she and my 6-year-old daughter Violet they're gluten-free as well. Excuse me. And it was really important to me for them to have some things that they could eat, because it's very difficult for people to go out. But also, we've got tons of cheese and meat and, and fried pickles and things like that, One of the big things we're doing, because this is from the support of our customers, they continue to ask us every day if we have French fries. So we're actually, this weekend on Sunday, we're going to debut house-made shoestring French fries.
Yes. Oh, shoestrings.
We got a bunch of new secrets coming out this week. So
cool.
Yeah.
All right, so that's one of them. You released that. Can you give us any hints for any other ones?
Well, we've done it before, but we're going to start bringing back the weekly prime rib, and we do prime rib sandwiches. And then we're bringing fried chicken on Tuesdays.
Nice.
So fried chicken sandwiches, stuff like that. So the biggest thing we're pushing right now is our Super Bowl packages. Doing a collaboration with Allie's Donuts on that. That kind of build your own. and that way you can kind of either reheat it or pick it up when it's hot and stuff like that. And being able to have those cheesesteaks there was at a party. You know, it's the Eagles versus Patriots. I mean, you know, go sports team.
You're like, I don't really do sports.
No, it's not even that. I literally have, you won't even imagine how many Philly natives there are in Rhode Island, and how many of them, they're my biggest fans and my biggest critics.
Yeah.
And they're in there, and they're, you know, and they tell me right away, they're like, this is super close, you know, this, you know, and I'm glad it's here. So it's been great. So don't want to make anybody mad.
Don't want to make anybody mad, but I think that's so cool too. So the design is beautiful, and your wife helped you with it, and I think that's so neat.
Branding is big for us. We like to have, you know, people recognize who we are.
And she did such a great job, which I think is so cool. And so you have the Super Bowl kind of promotion going on, so you definitely want to check that out. But another thing I want to talk about is you said you have the Super Bowl thing going on with Allie's Donuts, which I think is so fun, so Rhode Island.
Yeah.
And you've collaborated with them before. Talk to me about some of the other collaborations that you've done.
Yeah, Allie's Donuts. You know, they say what's a tailgate without a donut cake? You know, there you go.
I'm
Matt.
sold.
There you go, Matt. You know, and then Shades On Brewery. They moved into the old Proclamation spot, and they're doing some really, really amazing beers down there. We're going to start doing, actually, we're BYOB, so you bring in Shades On beer. You get free order of French fries and Shades On beer mustard that we're going to make. So that'll be really cool. I love mustard and that, and, you know, mustard and fries, and then fries and milkshakes. You know, those are the best combinations for me. So I love comfort food, you know, as you can tell.
As you can tell. So it's been a year, and you guys have been successful, and you say that's in part due to the support of the local community and really just making good food. But as we look forward, what are the plans as you look ahead for the next year or so?
You know, we really just want to put out, you know, just keep putting out something that's really enjoyable, and people know where it comes from and what they're eating. You know, we want to make really quality fast food. People can come in for lunch. We have amazing companies down there like Schneider Electric and Carousel, and they come in for lunch quite a bit. And but we also have URI, and so, you know, we want to kind of focus on that and make sure we're doing a really good job there. And hopefully, you know, maybe we'll get into Providence soon. That would be really fun. You know, it's kind of on my list, but, you know, things change, so we'll see.
The food industry changes, but you can always have goals, and
for sure.
you know, expansion's never a bad thing.
yeah, we'll see if we can handle it.
Because if there was, people always talk about smell-o-vision. If you could smell this right now, I tell you, people in Providence would be flooding over here right now.
That's what I like to hear.
That's what I like to hear. Jonathan, it's been such a great time chatting with you. We are going to kind of try to contain this, because I know there's a lot of people in this office right now that I think want to get their hands on some cheesesteaks. If you're interested, how can people contact you about the Super Bowl promotion? You
know, you go to our website. It'll be all online ordering as of tomorrow morning. It'll all be on there. You can pick it, pay for it, and specify your time and just pick it up on Sunday. You can even pick them up early. We'll be able to do them so you can reheat them yourself. We'll have detailed instructions. You can call us, you know, or email us.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
That's awesome. And they are all over social media, too, so check them out there.
Smoke signal, you know.
Whatever. Smoke signal.
Whatever, just get a hold of us.
You know? They're right by the Amtrak station, too.
Yeah,
so
right down by URI.
Easy
URI's been great for us. So.
We like that. Jonathan, it's been such a pleasure chatting with you today. Thank you so much for joining us. Everyone, we are going to switch the setup just a little bit, so hang tight with us here on Go Local Live. Kate Nagel is going to take back over. I told you it's been a busy day, but a fun one on this Friday, so please hang tight as we get ready for that on Go Local Live.